Picture this: a music mogul who shaped hip-hop, a global icon whose name is synonymous with wealth and power, now standing trial for crimes that could destroy everything he's built. In 2025, Sean Diddy Combs faces allegations so explosive, they've sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. Sex trafficking, racketeering, and a web of secrets that could expose the dark underbelly of fame. What's the truth behind the Sean Diddy trial? And who else might be caught in this scandal? Welcome to Unsolved Crime Cases, where we unravel the most gripping true crime stories of 2025. If you're ready to dive into this jaw-dropping case, hit subscribe, smash the bell, and let's uncover the truth together. Before we dive into the trial, let's rewind. Sean Combs, known as Diddy, Puff Daddy, or just P. Diddy, rose from the streets of Harlem to become a titan of music and culture. He founded Bad Boy Records in 1993, launching legends like the notorious B.I.G. and Mary J. Blige. His empire grew to include fashion lines like Sean John, a media company, and even a vodka brand. By 2025, his net worth is estimated at over $800 million. But behind the glitz, whispers of dark behavior followed him for decades. Ex-posts from users like us Tiffany Fong have long speculated about Diddy's private life, from lavish parties to questionable connections. So how did a man at the top of the world end up in a courtroom fighting for his freedom? Let's start with the allegations that turned his life upside down. In September 2024, federal prosecutors dropped a bombshell. A grand jury indicted Sean Combs on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. The allegations paint a chilling picture. Prosecutors claim Diddy ran a criminal enterprise, orchestrating what they call freak-off parties, secret lavish events where women were allegedly coerced, drugged, and recorded without consent. These tapes, they say, were used to blackmail victims and even high-profile guests, including politicians and celebrities. The indictment alleges decades of abuse, with Diddy using his wealth, influence, and armed security to silence victims. But that's not all. Lawsuits from former associates, including his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura, allege years of physical and emotional abuse, adding fuel to the fire. On X, users like MJ Truth Ultra are calling this a Hollywood conspiracy exposed. But is it true, or is Diddy being targeted? Let's look at the evidence. The case gained traction in March 2024 when federal agents raided Diddy's mansions in Los Angeles and Miami. They seized electronic devices, hard drives, and what prosecutors call disturbing recordings of these so-called freak-off parties. Sources close to the investigation, reported by NBC News, claim the tapes show illicit activities involving prominent figures. A former bodyguard, whose testimony surfaced on X, alleged Diddy used these recordings to control powerful people, ensuring their silence. But here's where it gets messy. Diddy's legal team insists the raids turned up nothing conclusive, and the recordings are either fabricated or misinterpreted. They point to Diddy's rejection of a plea deal in May 2025 as proof of his innocence. Then there's the Cassie lawsuit, settled out of court in 2023, but its details, including allegations of assault, keep resurfacing in court documents. Could this be a coordinated effort to bring Diddy down? Or is the evidence too damning to ignore? The trial is revealing more every day. The trial began in May 2025, and it's already one of the biggest legal spectacles of the year. Day one set the tone. Prosecutors presented witness testimony from alleged victims, describing a pattern of coercion and intimidation. One witness claimed Diddy used intermediaries to tamper with potential witnesses, a charge that could add obstruction of justice to his rap sheet. The defense, however, is fighting back hard. They argue Diddy's a victim of a witch hunt, targeted for his success as a black entrepreneur in a cutthroat industry. They've called out inconsistencies in witness stories and questioned the credibility of the recordings. X posts from users like Go Ask Perplexity show a divided public. Some see Diddy as a scapegoat, others believe he's finally facing justice. The trial has also sparked broader questions. Is this case exposing a network of corruption in Hollywood, or is it a distraction from bigger issues? One thing's clear, the courtroom drama is far from over. This trial isn't just about Sean Combs, it is a reckoning for the music industry and beyond. If convicted on all counts, Diddy faces life in prison, and his empire, Bad Boy Records, his fashion brands, his legacy, could collapse. But the stakes are even higher. Allegations of blackmail involving politicians and celebrities have fueled conspiracy theories on X, with users speculating about a Hollywood elite cover-up. The case also shines a spotlight on systemic issues, how power and wealth can shield abuse and how victims are often silenced. Cassie's lawsuit, for example, inspired other women to come forward, echoing the Me Too movement. Yet Diddy's supporters argue he's being unfairly targeted, pointing to his philanthropy and cultural contributions. As the trial unfolds in 2025, new evidence, like additional tapes or witness testimonies, could shift the narrative entirely. Could this be the downfall of a mogul or a setup to silence a legend? So, where do you stand? Is Sean Diddy Combs guilty of these shocking crimes, or is he a victim of a larger conspiracy? Drop your theories in the comments. We want to hear what you think. This is Unsolved Crime Cases, your home for the biggest true crime stories of 2025. Subscribe, hit the bell, and follow us on X for real-time updates on the Diddy trial and more. Next up, we're diving into another unsolved mystery that's gripping the world. Don't miss it. Until then, keep searching for the truth. See you in the next case.